What's up, everybody? It's John Sports Touch coming at you with a brand new video. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing great. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. It's the start of a brand new week, and we're going to jump back in the time machine and go check out something super cool from 1984. It's the 1984 Fleer baseball cards. These are vending boxes of these. These are really hard to find. They're rare. You can actually find them on eBay. They're not really rare. They're kind of rare, sort of rare, but they're not cheap. Let's put it that way. I won this lot of 2 boxes on eBay a few weeks ago, and it's time to open up one of these boxes. We're going to do one now, and we'll do one at a later date. Let me tell you really fast about these cards. You can buy a wax box of these still. They're a little, they're starting to become scarcer and scarcer, but they run around. I saw one for $295. I saw one for almost $400. They go all the way up to $500 for a wax box of these. This set has 660 cards in it. The big chase cards for us are going to be the Don Mattingly rookie card. We have one of them that I actually pulled out of a pack when I was a youngster. I want to try to find one more or two, or maybe more than that, hopefully, out of this. There's also the Darryl Strawberry rookie card in here as well. There's a host of long list of rookies, but those are the 2 softer rookie cards. We don't have Strawberry. The other valuable cards of this set based on PSA's listing are Cal Ripken Jr. and Nolan Ryan. The Mattingly, if you get a PSA 10, that's worth about $175. Strawberry 40, Ripken 20, and Nolan Ryan 50. We have the Ryan, we have the Mattingly. Can't remember if we have the Ripken Jr. or not, and we definitely don't have the Strawberry. I think I bought 3 or 4 of these packs when I was a kid, and that was it. For some reason, I missed this whole year of Fleer. But we're going to open one of these boxes. Now, this eBay seller claims that these are unopened and unsearched. So here's box number 4. You can see there are 4 in the box. 4 in the actual case. And here's box number 1. We're going to do box number 1 now, and then here's box 4. So hopefully we'll find some good stuff out of here. I can't tell. I'm praying that this guy was being truthful with me. He had a pretty good rating, so there's a lot of stuff on there. It's hard to say by looking at this. It looks a little bit different than Topps vending boxes. The only thing I was worried about was that these cards are sitting in here up top. They're the same way in the other box too. So I'm hoping and praying that he was being honest with me with this. But we're going to try to get these out of here and see what cards we find. And I love this year of Fleer. I love Fleer cards. I love Donruss. I love Topps. I love everything here. But these different cards, card companies that were trying to challenge Topps were really cool back in the day. Okay, so these are the ones that are on the side for some reason, and these seem to be in not that bad of a shape. So this is the front of the card here. It's Mark Brohard. Got a name down here, player, position, nice little team logo there for the Brewers, and then the Fleer logo up top. Here's what the back of these look like. His general information right there. Stats going back to when he was in the minors, and then a did you know question down here. And here's his height, weight, birthplace, and home. There's that one. Buck Martinez, Steve Sachs, Jeffrey Leonard, Eddie Murray. Not too bad there. We'll put that one aside. Lost center. That's not too bad there. Eddie Murray. Corners seem to be pretty good on this. Not too bad. So I'm hoping that we're going to get some good stuff out of this. Let's put Mr. Murray aside, and then let's start. We get these out of here. These vending boxes. These look pretty crisp. These cards. Vending boxes. You've seen us do these videos before. They're usually awesome. We've had one bad one, and that was with a recent one that we bought from Baseball Card Exchange for a whopping $6. I have got to email them just to show them the video so we can see what they will send us in their box. It was only $6, but it was definitely a box that had been searched and gone through. And I'm hoping that these here are not that way. But we've had major luck with these vending boxes. Okay, here we go. Let's start off here. Checklist. Mark Bradley, the Mets. Rick Sweet, Dale Murray, Ed Romero, Dave Tobeck, Juan Eichelberger, Chris Cotaroli, Milt Wilcox, Alex Trevino, Scott McGregor World Series cards, pretty cool. Bruce Keeson, Steve Renko, Mike Torres, Jeff Latai, Luis Aponte, Rick Sutcliffe, Bill Gullickson, Luis Pujols, Donnie Hill, Dave Stieb, Alejandro Pena, Andy Hassler, Randy Moffett, John Waltham, Jeff Zahn, George Hendrick. No stars. Not yet. Let's see. George Bell, Bert Campaneris. Kirk Gibson, nice. This would be his, gosh, has him first year Tigers. 80 must have been his rookie year. Or I can't remember which year the Tops came out with him, 80 or 81. I think 81. So Kirk Gibson, Willie Hernandez, Bob Watson. I love these cards. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Steve Trout, Mark Hill, Gorman Thomas, Kurt Bavacqua, Jerry Dubinsky, Tom Brennan, Mark Clear, Jerry Kuzman, Jim Barr, Ray Smith, Dickie Thon. This is half of another one I'm thinking, or maybe not. Maybe that is the card. But usually, I thought these came in twos. Superstar Special, also shortstop. Maybe there's like another one there. So they're like, kind of like that, but I don't know which one it is. Let's put that aside so we can figure out which one. Dan Ford, Rob Wilfong, Craig Lefferts, Richie Zisk, Steve Sachs. Maybe this is it. So they kind of go like this. And there you go. Bingo. There you go. That's cool. Rick Roden, Gary LaValle, Mike Lacoste, Dave Beard, Dick Williams checklist card, John Stearns, Spike Owen, Ray Fontenot, Raleigh Fingers. Okay, that's a good one. That's 2 Hall of Famers right there. Not too bad. Okay, Frank Tanana, Broderick Perkins, Glenn Wilson, Dwayne Walker, Mike Boddicker, the rookie winner, World Series card. Pretty cool. Ken Forsch, Dan Quisenberry, Mookie Wilson. His rookie year was an 80, I believe, or 81. Neil Allen, Chris Welsh, Rick Lysander, Dan Spillner, Charlie Lay, John Shelby, Reenie Martin, Ted Simmons, Joey McLaughlin, Steve Howell, Bobby Ramos. These cards are in crisp shape, though. Man, oh man. Pretty good. Jim Gott, Bobby Clark, Bob Forsch, Jay Howell, Billy Sample. And they feel like they haven't been, like they feel like firm. So we may be safe. Let's keep going here. We got 2 Hall of Famers, so that's a good sign. Lou Whitaker, Al Holland, Craig McMurtry, Dick Ruthven, Jerry Harrison, Andy Hawkins, Scott Fletcher, Pat Zachary, Bob Stanley, Britt Burns, Bill Lasky, Gary Gaetti, 30-year card for him, Al Oliver, Double Trouble, Jim Dwyer, Ellis Valentine, Chuck Rainey, Tony Bernazard, Tim Raines. So here's the other side of that. That's cool. Letting Go of the Reins and Double Trouble. Kenta Colby. Nice card there. Greg Minton. Nolan Ryan. This is real. Yes, it is. There we go. Let's put this one up back here. I have a hit bell in case you find the Mattingly. This Ryan is a little off center, but it's still really, really cool. Just to have that. I think we have one. We'll add this one to our collection. I think the one we have is actually, the centering is much better, but that's still very cool. Okay, so it looks like this box is legitimate. That's good. It eases my stress level a little bit. Tim Conroy. Here's Montreal Expos, Bill Vernon, manager of the Expos, checklist for the Expos. Junior Ortiz, Manny Castillo, Rick Cerrone, Pete Ladd. This is Dave Stewart, who's in the Rangers. From the Dodgers to the Rangers. There he is there. Very cool. Jim Essien, Bob Kearney, Howard Bailey, Ron Oster, Rick Dempsey World Series card. Put that one aside. I got to pull the other one out that was in here. What else? John Curtis, Bud Black, George Foster. Needs to go in the Hall of Fame. He's a great outfielder for the Reds forever. Jamie Quirk, Scott Sanderson, Larry Sorensen, Bryn Smith. Okay, let's keep on going here. First up, Len Cicada. Oops. Probably just saw that they fell over. I gotta be very, very careful here. Getting these back. Okay, we're good. At an angle so they don't fall. Good to go. So the batch out of the way. Sorry, folks. Just trying to keep a clean workspace here. All right. Here we go. I see Reggie Jackson right there, too. Yeah, definitely a real legitimate box. Thank you. Thank you, Baseball Goods. Len Sakata, Randy Lurch, Luis Leal, Tom Niedenfuhr, Doug Bear, Roy Lee Jackson, Mike Witt, Dave LaPointe, Ron Renicky, Mickey Rivers, Larry Herndon, John Denny, Gene Garber, Jerry Morales, Dick Tidrow. Look at that, look at that stash. Whoa. Big old caterpillar mustache. Eddie Whitson, Greg Luzinski with the beard there. Major power hitter for the White Sox. And who else? Phillies. Joe Beckwith. Carly Strumsky is another one that's pretty good. Yeah, let's put this one aside. Well, yeah, we'll put him aside for now. This is another pretty valuable card for PSA. Actually, not PSA. Is this one? I can't remember. It's on their list. But I think there does hold some value. It's just off center, though, this one. So that's the issue that we're going to run into here. Like the center on this one, Solomon Barajas is a little bit better. Okay, Mike Kukrow, John Castino, Wade Boggs, superstar, special superstar card, Al Bunbury, and here's Reggie Jackson. That actually isn't too bad centering. Not 100% though. Followed by another Hall of Fame. This is a great box. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good pickup. Fergie Jenkins. Roy Thomas, Rod Carew. So here's the other half of this. So it seems like the pattern is one of these will happen, and then 2 or 3 cards later is the next one. That's awesome. Lee Tunnell, Andy McGaffigan, Mike Scott, Tony Phillips, Chuck Tanner for the Pittsburgh Pirates, manager card there, / checklists. Dave Kingman, power hitter from back in the day. His power numbers are dropping, though. He had 13 homers. Previous year, 32. You can see that. He was a power hitter there for a long time. Bob Stoddard, Bob Shirley, Tom Tellman, Mike Smithson, Chris Bando, Dan Petrie, Bill Schur. Okay, next up. Atabella and Owens, the managers. That's kind of cool. Alto Bellini, Alto Bellini and Owens. Joe Alto Bella and Paul Owens. Okay. Gary Pettis, Al McRae, Glenn Brummer, Jeff Reardon, Neil Heaton, Dan Schatzer, Renicky, Mark Davis, Roy Howell, Willie Upshaw, Hooten, Abbott, Geisel, Sanchez, Eddie Van Slyke rookie card. Put that one aside. There's lots of rookies. I don't have the list in front of me, though. Orlando Mercado, Bucky Deb, Bucky Evan, Dave Rosima, Marty Bystrom, Terry Forster, Carmelo Martinez, Dennis Lamp, Mike Fishland, Juan Bonilla, Mike Squires, Daryl Thomas, Jim Rice. Now, let's put that one aside. Get these out of here. These cards are awesome. This box was not searched. It's beautiful. Can we find the Mattingly in here? That would be sweet. Remember, we got another box of these, too, so hopefully we'll find multiples. And maybe even get one that's like 100% centering. All right, Floyd Bannister, Ali Hammaker, Ken Schramm, Steve Garvey, National League Ironman. So getting up there in age now, Mr. Garvey, but still good player. I said before, I was not a big fan of his when he was in the Dodgers growing up. Probably because he was so good. And as time went on, I kind of appreciated him when he was in the Padres. And then as time went on, and now that I'm, we've gotten back in this hobby and whatnot and seeing some of these players again, I have a major respect for him as a player. He was really, 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 really good. Tim Stoddard, Tim Foley, and I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. He probably deserves to be in there, as do a lot of other guys. Bill Campbell, just let them all in, honestly. Jamie Allen, Paul Owens, manager of the Phillies, Phillies checklist, Jim Morrison, Johnny LeMaster, Bill Dolly, Mike Norris, nice green glove there. Great pitcher for the A's for a while. Bob Lillis, Walt Terrell, Mike Moore, Dave Righetti, Don Sutton, Hall of Famer, Dave Schmidt, Ron Reed, Mike Heath, Jack Morris, another Hall of Famer there. Great card. Charlie Paleo, Steve Carlton, 300 strikeout, 300 club, and strikeout records. Super special superstar. Super special star. Steve Lubertich. That man, I don't know. Okay, Steve Kemp. Willie Wilson. Keith Hernandez. Steve Braun. Bob James. Lenny Fado. Burt Blyleven. Hall of Famer there. Steve Rogers, another great pitcher. Let's talk about him. The Montreal Expos. Joe Nolan. Brad Wellman. Cecil Cooper. Great player, too. For the Brewers. Rance Mulliniks. Steve Yeager. Wayne Krzyzewski. Jim Acker. Larry Gura. Tommy John on the Angels there. David Green. Ed Vandenberg. Larry Bittner. Those old Rangers uniforms. Those are cool. I don't know if they use those as throwbacks or not anymore. Juan Berenger, Tony Perez is in the Phils. Check that out. Is that Steve Carlton sitting back there on the bench? If it is, it's pretty cool. Put that one aside. Hall of Famer there, Pete Falcone, Pete Vukovich, Kevin Hickey. These are awesome. Jamie Easley, Luis De Leon, Lamar Hoyt, Mike Scioscia, Jeff Newman. Look at that, Carlton Fisk. I didn't even notice him there. Look at that. Carlton Fisk. Cool. Very cool. Chris Card. Nice corners. That is nice. Okay, Carlton Fisk. Let's put him up there. Let's showcase old Carlton Fisk. Got a lot here. It's hard to put everybody for a limited space. Fred Brining. Ron Washington. Manny Trio. 93 All-Star Game record breaker. We got Indians and then Phillies. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's Phillies 82, Indians 83. That's awesome. Consecutive All-Star games. That's pretty cool. Dippy Martinez, Rod Carew, cool. Ryan Sandberg, now that's nice. Second-year card for him. This was definitely not searched. Thank you, baseball gods. We love you. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Fame. We're gonna put you down here though. We're gonna highlight Ryan Sandberg for now, just to get that gentleman a little airtime here. Matt Young, Joe Bellini, Milt May, Chelsea Davis, Dickie Thumb. Okay, enough horsing around. Let's get back to the serious business, folks. Serious business here. Serious business. Okay, here we go. Something weird there. Here's sort of funkiness. Okay. Steve McCaddy, Renee Latchman, Craig Swan, Jim Beattie, Shane Raleigh, Jim Slayton, John Matlock, Tug McGraw, Gary Hancock, John Walkenfuss, Ted Power, Gaylord Perry, Special Superstar card there, Rick Burleson, Oscar Gamble, Frank White, Rusty Staub, Leg on Orange. Let's leave him there. Mike Warren, Mike Vale, Tom Bernansky, George Vukovich, Brian Little, Eddie Murray, double of him. That's awesome. Okay, very cool. What else? Jeff Leonard, Mark Brohard, Buck Martinez, Steve Sachs. We're getting a cycle again. Johnny Grubb, Tony Fernandez, Mike Armstrong, Daryl Sconiers, Daryl Porter, Mike Stanton, Buddy Bell, Aurelio Lopez, and Gary Matthews. And let's see. Ken Daly, Chuck Porter, Juan Augusto, Bud Anderson, Alan Wiggins, Greg Walker, Jose Morales, Ed Jurek, Julio Cruz, Joel Youngblood, Ken Herbeck, this might be a rookie or second year, third year, maybe even card to him. Fred Lynn, special superstar, super special star, 83 All-Star Game record breaker, Fred Lynn. There are the California Angels. Dennis Martinez, Bob Boone, Keith Moreland, Pat Putnam, Rod Scurry, Richie Hebner, Dave Bergman, Tony Scott, Davey Lopes. Okay. This is it. Let me do some housekeeping real quick here, folks, while we're doing this. These cards are really cool. That's all I gotta say. Very, very cool. I like them a lot. I'm dividing up the the insert extra cards here with the All-Stars, whatchamacallits, the Hall of Famers. Sorry guys, I'm just want to go over this stuff at the end. We'll be good to go. Okay, let's finish this out. Let's see what we got. And then the last part are stickers up top here, which are odd. Those are in here, but those are part of this. Okay. Trying to find this Mattingly card. Joe Torre and Strawberry. Now, what would stink is if they actually search it, pull those two out, and left all their good cards in here, and not that. But, you know, people do weird stuff. Doug Zisk, Rupert Jones, Ron Guidry, Bob McClure, Odell Jones, Kevin Gross, Dave Von Olin, Gary Reedus, Bench and Yaz, retiring as superstars. That's a great one. Okay. Mark Thurman, Charles Hudson, Don Slott, Tom Underwood, Dave Smith, Jim Wolford, Andre Thornton, Al Oliver, Scoops, the Exposer, Al Williams, Pascual Perez, Jack Fimple, Cliff Johnson, Bill Russell, Paul Splittorff, Jim Clancy, Vern Rule, Fred Lynn, Bruce Sutter, nice, Hall of Famer, Kelly Paris, Bobby Johnson, Mario Soto, Gary Maddox, Claudel Washington, Moose Haas, Warren Brewster, Rich Gedman, Gary Templeton. Haven't seen Ozzie Smith yet. Tom Pashorek, John DeFusco, Jerry Remy, Rick Camp, Max Venable, Len Whitehouse, John Henry Johnson, Sammy Stewart, Ken Singleton, Jay Johnson. That is a funny card. He's wearing like one of those like umbrella hats from looks like Budweiser logos everywhere. I remember those. Ricky Nelson. We haven't seen Ricky Henderson either. Manny Sarmiento, Larry McWilliams holding his own card. That's a famous card. It's pretty cool. The Parker Cobra getting some different cards. Terry Poole, Carney Lancer. Oh, I see Tony Gwynn. Bobby Cox, Carney Lancer, Bobby Cox. I see Tom Seaver. Oh, yes. Look at that, Tony Gwynn, the Lost Center. We love it, though. It's very cool. Can we fit him in here somehow? Maybe right here. Yes, Mr. Gwynn. There you go. Butch Weiniger, Mike Caldwell, Danny Darwin, Steve Carlton, Joaquin Andahar, Lance Parrish, Eddie Milner. Gotta find that card. That'll be like just awesome if we can. In the box, second year or two would be awesome. I think we have that one too. I really lucked out when I bought those packs. I must have only bought like 2, 3. There were 15 cards per pack, I think. Maybe I bought more than that. Maybe 4 packs. I did not buy a lot of this product back in '84. Forrest Warren and Rigetti, 1983 with no hitters. That's pretty cool. Eric Show. Mike Schmidt. Awesome. That's a really cool card. Check that out, guys. Very cool. Okay. Pat Sheraton, Ron Hodges, Rick Langford, Mike Madden. Made a trio on the Expos too. Wait a minute. He went from the Phils, the Indians, and then the Expos. Boy, he bounced around these last years on this. Okay, Pat Tabler, Tim Wallach, Pete Filson, Phil Necro, Screwball Extraordinaire, Dusty Baker, Garth Orge, Rick Monday, Joe Simpson, Doyle Alexander, Joe Necro, Phil's brother, Ronnie Jackson, Ken Oberfell, Joe Price, Bill Stein, Frank Pastore, Joe LaFave, Dale Murphy. It's nice. Put him aside. Bob Gibson, Lee Smith, second year card, third year card. 82 is his rookie card for Topps. It's 8th, so this is his third year card, maybe second year. Anyway, Lee Smith, Hall of Famer there. Rick Miller, Luis Salazar, Vance Law, Vern Sun, Matt Kehoe, Glenn Hoffman, Steve Bedrosian, Tom O'Malley, Mickey Hatcher, John Tudor, Jim Palmer, another Hall of Famer there. Beautiful car, awesome picture. Shot of him. Look at that, Cal followed by Cal Ripken Jr. Awesome. I don't even have space here. I gotta put this up here. Sorry, Nolan Ron. We love you, and we're one of our favorites, but we're gonna put this up here. It's the second year, or no, third year, second year cards there. Mel Hall, Steve Henderson, Don Robinson, Candelaria. Let's get this card, man. This has been a killer box. Holy smokes. I'm complaining. It's searched. It definitely wasn't searched in full capacity. Now, if we don't find those two cards, what does that mean? Either they weren't in here to begin with, or maybe they were taken out, but everything else was left to make it not look suspect. I don't know. Let's keep going, though. We got a lot left. Lee Mazzilli, Ray Knight, Bill Kruger, Billy Martin. Look at that. Checklist manager card for the Yankees. Jesse Roscoe, Bobby Brown, Roy Smalley, Ben Ogilvy, John Butcher, Ozzie Virgil, Floyd Rayford, Chet Lemon, Dan Driesen, Brett and Perry, the Pine Tar Incident. Making light of that. That's really funny. That's a good one. Gary Lucas, Pete Rose, nice. Leon Roberts, Danny Heap, Tom Bergmeyer, Frank LaCorte, Terry Francona, Ron Hassey, Chris Spire. Already hit the ball right there. It's a pretty cool shot. Tim Tuffle, Donnie Moore, Bob Welch, Alfredo Griffin. Okay. Almost done here. Mike Marshall, Dennis Leonard, Ernie Witt, Bob Nepper, Bobby Grinch, Ozzie Smith. That's pretty sweet. Ben Hayes, Larry Parrish, Tom Hume, Greg Gross, Glenn Hubbard. This is a great shot too with him with a boa constrictor around it. Is that the Philly Fanatic in the background? That is one heck of a shot, if that's right. And there's some other mask out there too. That's crazy. Tom Candiotti, Mike Proley, Reed Nichols, Gene Richards, Rue Law, Goose Gossage, awesome. Killer Dwight Dewey Evans. I can't remember if he's in the Hall of Fame or not. I keep forgetting to look and double check my. It's way off center though. Jerry Royster, Dwayne Kuiper. Okay, last little batches of one little. There's not much card. There's not many cards left in here. Let's get this. Finish him out. This is it. This is it. There's the stickers. Let's do those real fast. This one's all banged up. Expos. The back of these have stats. Expos, Rangers, Orioles, Rangers, Phillies, Red Sox, Phillies, Cubs, White Sox, Cubs, Braves. Why would there be two? What's the difference here? Home and away. Huh. Why are there doubles of these in it? That's weird. Now that makes me wonder. I don't know. Anyway, here are the stickers. I don't know why there's multiple stickers in here. That's kind of strange. But here's the last bit of cards. Let's see what we got. Dave Engel, Bruce Hurst, Mike Flanagan, John Lowenstein, Jody Davis, Dave Henderson, Cecilia Guante, Marvell Wynn, Bill Madlock, Mad Dog, Phil Garner, Wayne Gross, another Yastrzemski. Pretty cool. Juan Samuel. Maybe they did have doubles of the stickers too. Maybe I'm wrong. Steve Sachs, Rick Roden, Gary LaValle, Lacoste, Dave Beard, Dick Williams, John Stearns, Nolan Ryan again. Beautiful. And so these are not like junk wax cards by any means. So getting doubles of these big names are really good. Spike Owen, Ray Fontenot, Raleigh Fingers again. Second, that one's pretty good. A little ding up in the corner there. That's a shame. Frank Tanana, Broderick Perkins, Glenn Wilson. Doesn't look like we're going to find this card. Dwayne Walker, Easler, and Jose Cruz. So, what do you think? I don't know if this is. I don't think this box is searched. I think we just got unlucky. That's my guess based on what we pulled out of here because this was incredible. Now, could they have gone and taken those two cards out? Possibly. But, you know, I don't know. I want to say no. I want to think no. I want to trust people. You know, sorry I've been going on about this, but, you know, when I haven't bought from this seller, I'm sorry, on eBay, and when I see cards on sides of boxes in the top, you know, makes you wonder if it's legitimate or not. And, you know, when they say unsearched, unopened, and you're like, okay, well, this was never wrapped. So, why would you even say unopened? But we found some great cards, though. Let's go with these real quick here. Hall of Famers: Fingers, Ryan, Yastrzemski, Gossage, Smith, another Ryan, Jim Palmer, Lee Smith, Negro, Schmidt, Carlton, Seaver, Suter, Jim Rice, Sutton, Morris, Blyleven, Perez, Rod Carew, Fisk, Eddie Murray, Jenkins, Reggie Jackson, Yastrzemski, Fingers, and Eddie Murray. I'm not complaining, folks, by me talking about this. I don't want you to think that I am, because I'm not. I'm very, very happy with this box. In fact, this box is incredible. But I just, want to make sure that everything is legitimate. So we'll know when we open up the second box. If we see that happening again, then there could be one or two things, too, that have either they're pulled out, or maybe boxes 2 and 3. See how it says 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we have number 1, number 4. Maybe boxes 2 and 3 have the correlation to have that card in there. That could be possible. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, but just, things you learn as you go on. These are these inserts. Let's look through these real fast. Some good ones here. I'm going to call them all out because it's going to take too long. Most of them are like, there's two, you can see they come together like that. These are some World Series cards in here too. Just really, really cool stuff. And then we did get some players. I don't think they're in the Hall. I know some of these aren't. Dwight Dewey, I'm not sure about. He wants to say he is. Rose, definitely not. Dale Murphy, definitely not. Needs to go at any minute. Like, that's just his rookie card there. That's very cool. And then we got second year Tony Gwynn, second year Ryan Sandberg, third year Ripken. Ripken's kind of valuable from PSA's database. His card, if you get a PSA 10 in this, go, $20. What I'm saying, pretty valuable. It's worth $20 if you get a PSA 10. The big one's Mattingly. Second biggest one is Ryan, which we pulled a couple of, and then Strawberry, and then this Ripken one. Those are the ones that are listed on PSA on their listing there. So that's it for today, folks. Hey, I'm glad you like this. I hope you like this. I'm glad you're here to watch us open up this 1984 Fleer baseball vending box. We have 2 of them. We're going to do another one in the next week or so. So we're on the hunt for the Mattingly and Strawberry cards where they were not in here. But all the other cards in here are awesome and are really cool, and they're big, big names. And there they are there in front of you, and the ones we just highlighted. So let me know your thoughts about this. Hey, if you're not a subscriber and you like what you see here, that subscribe button right below there, below my index finger right near around there, is to all the notification bells down there too. This will be a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this box. Were those cards taken out? Were they not just not in here? Let me know your thoughts on the cards. I'm sure you guys love this stuff. I love this. This is very cool to do. I'm glad I was able to share that with you today. And what else can I say? Share this with your friends, family, and loved ones. eBay store link is down below in the description. We have more videos in the way soon. And then I'm thinking about changing the background here too, as far as we're going to dump the white and maybe go with a black. So let me know what you think about that too. Nice to get people's input. Should we go with a black mat and black background as our backdrop? That's all. Hey guys, that's it for today. More videos in the way. This has been super, super fun. I'm done for the night. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And yes, enjoy this, guys. And look, have a great rest of the week. And we will see you very, very soon. John Jones Sports Cards signing off. We'll see y'all soon.